On Deck podcast presented by LineStar, your top MLB player prop bets for today that are available on Underdog Fantasy, PrizePicks, CHALKBOARD, and Sleeper apps. Alongside Tyler Wiemann, I'm Shannon Sommerville. If you don't already have those apps, make sure to go ahead and download them and use the promo code LineStar when you do, because you'll get up to $100 of your deposit matched. A great way to just go get that money. Also, if you're in a state where sports betting is not yet legal, this is a great alternative so you can still get in the game like we can here in California. Tyler is not in California, but he can partake in the legalized sports betting. And still celebrating from your big takedown last Friday, Tyler, are we? Have we spent the money yet?
We have not spent the money yet.
Okay, good for you.
I am responsible. Unfortunately. I mean, I definitely have spent some, actually.
Okay, there you go. Anything interesting or just boring?
I bought a big play set for Olivia that she's been absolutely loving.
Nice.
She's been climbing all over it, and I'm pretty much turning my garage into a play area for her, and then gonna put a couple TVs in there too so Dad can watch sports.
Oh, there you go. Awesome. So it's kind of like a man cave, but also kid friendly. I like it. Great idea there.
Exactly.
All right. Well, make sure to tune in to
Daddy Daycare.
Daddy Daycare. Tyler's DFS breakdown as well. He'll help you crush it in daily fantasy. And make sure you check out the LineStar app. LineStarApp.com is where you can find all the tools you need to dominate in daily fantasy and the prop betting market. The tool we're using is the Props AI tool. It has helped us crush it this season. Tyler, yesterday you got your prop bet right and your home run call right. Man, you're on a roll here. I was 0 for 2 yesterday. Was not a good day for me overall in terms of NFL, and we had some of the players that got injured yesterday. Man, it was a brutal day in NFL. It was.
People were getting hurt all over the place. It was a brutal week for NFL injuries.
It really was. So hoping things, that's the end of it for this season. All right. Can we have enough of the injuries? It's part of the game, right? It happens every year, but it still sucks to see guys of that talent level go down like that, especially Nick Chubb. As you know, he's a Georgia Bulldog, so I've been watching him since his college days, and he did that same injury to that same knee back in college, so it was pretty brutal all around to see. But nonetheless, we're back in baseball today. It's Tuesday. We got no football on, so let's crush it in Major League Baseball. We've got some good props for you, Tyler. Where are you headed in the prop market today?
My first prop is going to be Drew Rom higher than 3.5 Ks. That's minus 125 on sports books. Look, in AAA, he's a 10.8 K per 9 pitcher. So far in the major leagues, he hasn't quite shown that. He's been at 7.1 K per 9. So his strikeout stuff hasn't totally shown up yet, but he has it. He has very solid strikeout stuff. And this 3.5 K line is just too low. When the Brewers are above average in strikeouts, they strike out at about 23%. So I like the ROM higher than 3.5 Ks.
All right, Tyler, you know where I'm going? To my New York Yankees. Hey, there's still a chance they could make the playoffs, Tyler. 0.1% chance to be exact. I think the tragic number for us is 7 losses. So keep an eye on the Yankees.
I think the Padres are in the same exact spot.
All right. Well, you know what? I might not be taking them to go to the playoffs this year, but I am taking Gleyber Torres, their second baseman, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs today. It's around minus 120 in the sports books. And listen, Gleyber Torres has been a bright spot for the Yankees. He's batting over 300 over the last 7 days. And he does better. He's a righty back going up against lefties, 896 OPS, nearly a 900 OPS. MLB average for that set, 720. Also, I eyed this matchup yesterday because I knew Torres was going to be going up against Yusei Kikuchi, the Toronto Blue Jays lefty, who he is 8 for 20 against. That's a 400 average. So I like his matchup for today. I think he's kind of got a newfound patience at the plate. And combined with a little bit of his power as well, he has the most home runs of any second baseman in the American League. And the Yankees, they're still in it to win it. And I got Gleyber Torres here over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. Where are you headed for a bonus prop today?
Speaking of the playoff hopes, the Padres, once they gave up, are now the hottest team in baseball, and they've won 5 straight.
Sometimes it's just the pressure's off, and you're like, whatever. planning vacations in the off season, your golf trips and stuff, and then it's just like all clicks, and all of a sudden, yeah, the Yankees have won, I think, 6 of their last 10, so way better than they were doing earlier this season, man. Either way, our teams are pretty abysmal. So let's head to a bonus prop. Where can we get interesting tonight?
My bonus prop is on a very good team. We're going with Hunter Brown of the Houston Astros, higher than 5 Ks. Look, over the last 5 starts, he's at a 31% K rate. He had 7 Ks versus Baltimore 1 month ago. And on today's slate, it looks like we have him at a 26.6% combined K rate, which should be more than enough to get him to that 5K mark. So let's go Hunter Brown higher.
All right, I think the theme of my picks today is some pretty suboptimal teams, but we're going to some hitters we can rely on. Well, Brett Phillips of the Angels, he's an outfielder for them. You may be like, who is that? Well, he was in the minors for a while. They called him up to the majors earlier this month, and actually he's been pretty good for them. And so I like the over on 0.5 hits, runs, and RBIs at -120 because he's gone over this 73% of the time this season, 7 of the last 10. And he's a lefty bat who has a 263 average against righties, so slightly above average. And today going up against Tampa Bay righty Taj Bradley, who's giving up a 256 opponent average, so also above average. Now, Brett Phillips strikes out at a ridiculously high rate, but he said he spent a lot of time in the minors when he was there just working on his swing, and it seems to have paid off. It is starting to translate into some hits for us. I think the only way he's going to get there, though, is with his own performance, that hits, runs, RBIs. Yeah, I don't think any of the Angels are knocking him in. They are so bad this month. I was looking up the stats just to see where they ranked.
So bad.
In terms of that, they're dead last in team runs, team average, team RBI. So I was like, well, if he's going to do it, it's going to be on his own accord. And he's been doing that so far this season. So I like Brett Phillips here for just one knock for us. That's all he needs to do. Come on, Brett. I got to get back in the win column here. All right.
You got it. You got it.
You can tail our picks on Underdog Fantasy, PrizePicks, CHALKBOARD, and Sleeper. And use that promo code LineStar for up to $100 of your deposit mass. Also, today is Taco Tuesday, so if you are playing on PrizePicks, make sure to take advantage of that discounted player prop. And tail our picks. Let us know where you're headed in the comments as well, because the comment enters you into our prop bets contest. If Tyler and I both hit our props, one randomly selected commenter will win $50. So you got to be in it to win it. And we also just enjoy your comments because, I mean, you guys have been crushing it in the comments. Pretty funny. Like, I feel like our commenters are pretty witty. I kind of like where they're headed. Also, Tyler, I forgot to lead off the show with this, but I do need to acknowledge that you did, in fact, beat me this week in fantasy football. You know what?
Oh, did I?
Acknowledge it.
I didn't even look. I thought I was losing to you for sure, so I stopped paying attention.
The Cheetah had a quiet game for me, which unlike week 1, I just dominated because I have him on my team. But it's okay. I'll come back for you. I don't know when we face each other again. We'll have to update everybody on that. But so we're 1-1 on the air. The Shandogs are at it. Let's get some wins here today. And yeah, I need to be back in the win column. Yesterday was miserable. Also the Jets. I'm still mad about the Jets, the Yankees, all my teams, man. All the Georgia Bulldogs almost lost to South Carolina. Our pets' heads are falling off, Tyler. All right, let's get back on track, shall we? Home run calls of the day. Where are you headed for a home run today, Tyler?
I am going with Rafael Devers plus 360. Like yesterday, this is a line I just didn't really get. Plus 360 is just way too good of a line. Devers came out of his slump. If you want to call it a slump, it is Devers after all. But over the last week, he's hitting 430, has 4 home runs, and he's facing Nathan Eovaldi. While Eovaldi has been a very good pitcher all year, since coming back from the IL, he has allowed 3 home runs in 7 innings. He also has been a little bit limited, so we might get into the bullpen a little bit earlier than normal. But Eovaldi is giving up a lot of hard contact, and Devers is hitting the ball extremely hard right now with a 98 mile an hour average exit velocity over the last month.
All right, you're going with the Boston Red Sox. I'm going to the New York Yankees, and I've got my gavel out because I'm going Aaron Judge for a home run at plus 250. Judge has the highest ISO on the slate for today in his matchup for today, 424 ISO against left-handed pitching this season. That's the highest of any hitter on the slate for today. MLB average for that, the stat is like 140, 160. That's considered good. Aaron Judge crushes it. I expect him to do so today against Yusei Kikuchi, a guy he already has 2 home runs against in 18 at-bats. Plus, nice weather at Yankee Stadium today. Almost a 10-mile-an-hour wind blowing out to center. Give me Aaron Judge. All rise for the Judge for a home run today. Yankees got it today. The Yankees still got a chance. 0.1%. Let's go.
Let's go. I love it. Yeah, I looked it up, and so Yankees magic number is 7, Padres is 6. So we're right in the same spot.
There's a chance. Here we go. Buckle up.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
It'll be an interesting series, though, against the Blue Jays. This has kind of turned into like a pretty good rivalry between the two. So I'm actually looking forward to the games here on the slate for today. We'll see what kind of fight the Yankees got left in them. Let's go. Let's go get it today. Good luck on all your...
We pretty much need to just not lose another game the whole season, you know?
I know, that's right? Pretty much it. Yeah, we got it. Got it. Good luck in all your prop betting endeavors for today. Remember to check out the LineStar app and that Props AI tool, which has helped us crush it this season, linestarapp.com. And do us a huge favor. Make sure you like this video, you're subscribed to our channel, and you comment below. Comment enters you in to win $50 if we hit our props for today. Good luck, everybody. Let us know where you're headed in the comments. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one. Bye.